carefully read this problem so that we can understood well the concepts, and we have to differentiate between the atoms and molecules. I have told you one differentiation, that difference between atoms and molecules. So, you should remember that type of questions, that what is the difference between atom and molecule. It is a 2 marks or 3 marks types question. Okay. So, come to the problem number 1. Everyone ready with that? NCERT book exercise, problem number 1. Are you ready? Answer quickly. Are you ready with your book? Okay. Okay, thank you, Samrat. So, let us begin with the question number 1. Question number 1 is a problem, mathematical problem. A 0.24 gram sample of compound of oxygen and boron was found by analysis to contain 0.0096 gram boron and 0.144 gram of oxygen. Calculate the percentage composition of the compound by weight. So, total weight of the compound is 0.24 gram, and out of that 0.096 gram of boron and 0.144 gram of oxygen. So, percentage composition of the compound by weight you have to detect. So, how you will detect it? Can you do it? I am giving you some time so that you can solve it. Such type of problem was there on the example section also. In the example section also such type of problem was there. Do it. Total mass is given 0.24 gram. .24 gram is the total compound, total weight of the compound. So, percentage of boron, no answer from your side. So, total mass of compound equal to 0.24 gram. The constituent, the compositions are boron and oxygen, and their individual weight is also given. One answer has come, Suhana, 40%. 40% of what? It is the composition of boron or oxygen. So, you have to mention differently. So, percentage of boron is, so percentage of boron equal to 0.096 divided by 0.24 into 100. Okay, now simplifying it, that is multiplying it by 1000, then it would be become 240. Multiplying it by 1000, then it becomes 96 by 240 into 100. So, it is 40%. and the percentage of oxygen. Oxygen, what is the weight given of oxygen? The weight of oxygen is 0.144. So 0.144, 0.24 into 100. Now calculating it, yes, it is 6 times, or 144 divided by 240 into 100, it is 6, so it is 60%. Okay, so the boron percentage is 40% and oxygen percentage is 60% in that compound. Okay, now come to the next question. Have everyone done it? Everyone had done it? Okay, waiting. Okay, at last you will make one conclusion that the compound having 40% boron and 60% oxygen by weight. What was given? By weight. By weight. It is their answer, last statement. Okay. The last line is the compound having 40% boron and 60% oxygen by weight. Okay, done. Now come to the next one. Read the problem carefully. Tells that when 3 gram of carbon is burned in 8 gram of oxygen. Okay, may I rub the board? So 3 gram carbon reacts with 8 gram oxygen. Okay. 11 gram of carbon dioxide is formed. Full stop. What mass of carbon dioxide will be formed when 3 gram of carbon is burnt with 50 gram of oxygen? Which law of chemical combination will govern your answer? Okay. This was question number 1. Now question number 2. Let's do the sum, then we will come to the answer. So question number 2. So first of all, carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. We know it. C plus 2O forming CO2. It is in atomic form. Okay. So 12 gram of carbon, 12 gram, because its atomic mass is 12, reacts with 32 gram of oxygen, forming 44 gram of carbon dioxide, because if you sum it, then 12 plus 32, that is equal to 44. It is the law of conservation of mass. So 44 gram of carbon dioxide will be formed. Okay, now if we simplify it, then we will get that all cancels out, that 4, that is 3 gram, 8 gram, 11 gram. So the first statement given is correct here. So 3 gram of carbon reacts with 8 gram of oxygen, producing 11 gram of carbon dioxide. It is given here. Okay. So in the first case, 3 gram of carbon in burnt with 8 gram of oxygen to form 11 gram of carbon dioxide. Now come to the second case. Law of constant proportion, okay, law of constant combination you can say. Okay, now this is the first case and the first case is true. Now the second part tells that if 3 gram of carbon is burnt with 50 gram of oxygen, now you have to think about the laws, that what should be the weight of oxygen, or how much oxygen can react with 3 gram of carbon, how much oxygen can react with 3 gram of carbon. So, from this equation we can tell that the maximum amount of oxygen can react with 3 gram of carbon is 8 gram, which coming from the its atomic mass. Okay. So, in the second case 50 gram of oxygen is there, but 3 gram carbon can only react with 8 gram of oxygen. So, in that case the residue amount, that is 42 gram of oxygen remains unreacted, Okay. So, this would be the conclusion that 3 gram oxygen carbon reacts with 8 gram of oxygen, forming 11 gram of carbon dioxide, and the amount of carbon dioxide will also be 11 gram, but the 22 gram of oxygen remains unreacted in the second case, and the law follows here is the law of chemical composition. Here is the composition, the ratio is 3:8. This is the simplifying ratio. Understood everyone? Okay. So, let us move to the question number 3. What is given in question number 3? What are polyatomic ions? Give example. What are polyatomic ions? Everyone completed number 2? Okay. So, move to the question number 3. Polyatomic ions. So, already polyatomic molecules we know, that is P4, S8, these are polyatomic molecules, NH3, etc. Okay. But here polyatomic ions. So, polyatomic ions, that means the group of atoms, and also it is having some charge quantity, that is ions, is called as polyatomic ion. So, how would you define it? The polyatomic ion, the group of atoms which carry a charge, the group of atoms which carry a plus V or positive or minus VE charge with it are called as polyatomic ions. Okay. What are the examples of that? Sulfate, carbonate, bicarbonate, etc. Nitrate, example also write, nitrate. You should be habituated with the formula NO3 minus sulfate because there was a charge given SO4 2 minus, okay, carbonate CO3 2 minus. The group of atoms which carry a positive or negative charge with it are called polyatomic ions. Yes, this is also correct. Okay, now coming to question number 4. Write the chemical formula of the following. Everyone can do it. I would expect answer from your side. Yes, PO4 3 minus, is it phosphate? Phosphate. PO4 3 minus. Okay, now first one 4A, that is magnesium chloride. Arpit, Abhinandan, both of you have given correct answer. Four A. I will only write the formula. 4A is magnesium chloride. This is capital M, small g, capital C, small l, underscore 2 or subscript 2. Number B is calcium oxide. Now, how this comes? So, it comes from the valency, magnesium having valency of +2, chlorine having valency of -1, then cross multiply it, you will get the formula. Next one, calcium having +2, oxygen having -2, cross multiply it, you will get Ca2O2, which is the simplifying form is CaO. Number 3 is number C, aluminium chloride. So, aluminium having +3 valency, chlorine having -1. So, cross multiplying it, Al, capital A, small l, capital C, small l, 3. Number D. Number D is, okay, number C was copper nitrate. This is D. Number C is copper nitrate, Cu and NO3. Now, NO3 is -1. Now, copper shows variable valencies. Okay. So, here copper is taken as +1 because +1 state is more stable. So, it is Cu NO3 whole twice. Number E is calcium carbonate. Calcium, okay, I am writing here calcium is +2, CO3 2 minus, that is -2. So, it is CaCO3. Okay. So, these are the formulas. Already we have practiced more formulas, but as there is given in the exercise, these are important. Okay. Next, question number 5, give the name of the elements present in the following compounds. Give the name of the elements present in the following compounds. So, you should carefully read that, name the elements. So, elements, that is the nitrogen, the sulfur, the oxygen, the boron, etc. So, the first one is, have you completed question number 4 everyone? Everyone completed question number 4 up to 4? Okay. Next, move to question number 5. Question number 5, first one is quicklime. It is the nickname. Another name is calcium oxide. Now you can carefully find out the composition, calcium and oxygen. Calcium and oxygen. Next one, hydrogen bromide. Hydrogen and bromine. The formula is HBr. Number C is baking powder. We use baking powder in our kitchen for making foods. So, baking powder, the chemical name of baking powder is sodium bicarbonate. Okay. Baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. Formula is NaHCO3. Now you can find out the compositions here. The compositions are sodium, hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. Clear? Next one, and potassium sulfate. It is K2SO4. So, the composition is potassium, sulfur, oxygen. Clear? Potassium, sulfur and oxygen. You can also mention their symbol within bracket, that is sodium within bracket Na, hydrogen within bracket H, carbon within bracket C, oxygen within bracket O, in this way. Clear everyone? Up to 5, everyone had done up to 5. Abhinandan, Amrita, Arpit, Mohok, Promiti, Ronit, okay. Now the next question is question number 6. Okay. So let's start question number 6. You have to find out the molar mass. Okay. So the molar mass also it is called by another name, that is molecular mass or the mole, 1 mole. So molar mass, molecular mass, mole, these are all similar terms. Okay. So what we have to know here, in the first example it is for ethine. Okay. So as ethine is an organic compound, so you have to know about its formula, and it is given also because it is not familiar with your class. So ethine having formula C2H2, number of carbon atom is 2, number of hydrogen atom is 2, and we know the atomic mass of carbon and hydrogen. So multiplying with the atomicity, we can easily calculate the molar mass of that compound. So let's move to the question number 6a, ethine. 6a, ethine, C2H2. So 12 into 2 plus 1 into 2, that is 24 plus 2, that is 26. So the molar mass of ethine is equal to 26. Clear? In the same way, the next one, that is sulfur molecules, and the formula is also given, it is S8. Number B, S8 sulfur molecule. So sulfur having atomic mass of 32 into 8. Okay. You can also write it in the atomic mass unit, that is U, all are respect to the atomic mass unit. Next one, this is for sulfur, 61256 U. Number C is phosphorus molecule, P4, and atomic mass of phosphorus is also given. It's become more simpler, 31 into 4 U equal to 4 into 124 U. Number D is hydrochloric acid, HCl, hydrogen 1, Cl is 35.5 U, that is 36.5 U. Number E is nitric acid. Okay. Number E is nitric acid, HNO3. So hydrogen is 1, nitrogen. What is the atomic mass of nitrogen? It is 14. Oxygen is 16. Now we have to multiply it with the particular atomicity of that element. So 1 plus nitrogen 1, 14 plus 16 into 3. So here 14 plus 48, 73 U. 73 U is the molar mass of nitric acid, that is HNO3. Okay, so ethine having molar mass of 26 U, sulfur having molar mass of 256 U, phosphorus having molar mass of 124 U, HCl having molar mass of 36.5 U, and HNO3 having molar mass of 63 U. Yes, 63, not 73, it is 63. Okay. So question number 6 was discussed. Next day we will start from question number 7. Everyone understood up to question number 6? Any students join late? Abhinandan, Josh. Okay. Promiti Nasrin. Okay. So thank you everyone.